In this video, I'm going to be looking at moves number 89. This is, I forget when this came out. I guess end of 1996. Quite a long time ago, I guess. This magazine actually had some basically analysis and design notes from Joe Miranda on an S&T 177 game called The Hundred Years' War. Yeah, it had kind of a garish map. And, it's area control. I didn't actually play this game. I did have it a long time ago, and I think I sold it. If I wanted to play in the Hundred Years' War, I think I'd use the MMP game. I think it's called the Hundred Years' War. No, that's not. Warriors of... I don't remember what it's called. It might be Warriors of God. I think it might be the Hundred Years' War. So... it has a couple of scenarios in it, the Hundred Years' War, and then it has the Joan of Arc period. Anyway, there's also an article in here, a replay by Joe Miranda on the first Afghan War, which was in S&T 179. So I like that. It's from the Sun Never Sets system, so he has a lot of detail in this article about how some of the design features of the Sun Never Sets system, and there's even some optional rules for the first Afghan War in another article here. And articles on the Lords of Sierra Madre, which I didn't really care too much about, but this was a big one for me. This is an article that I wrote back in the day. Strategy and Analysis, Napoleon's Last Battles. So, yeah, that's me, E.R. Bickford, way back in the 90s. And I wrote a little bit about that reissue of Napoleon's Last Battles by Decision Games. And it had some problems with that game, like back in that period. It's still a fine game. You just have to be willing to work with it. But in this article, I covered what I thought at the time about the command and control in the game and how that works and what it was trying to simulate. I also had another subheading in this article called Battlefield Tactics. And I covered a number of these, but the combined arms rule I talked a little bit about. The cavalry being able to use retreat before combat, and the cavalry in general, and then the leader advance advantage. Of course, I don't play this game anymore. I've kind of moved from Napoleon's Last Battles into the Operational Studies Group Library of Napoleonic Battles. I think I have all of the games in that series. I definitely default to playing those, and I think I sold my Decision Games copy of this game quite a while ago. Another subheading that I covered in the game is on demoralization. So I went into the effects of that, and then I had a subheading, strategy for the campaign game, and a few technical hints to get by some of the issues that happen to have occurred with this specific game. So that's something you can find in Moves 89. I don't know how well that article stands up to the current standards of writing, but there is also in this magazine a new scenario for the 100 Years' War from S&T 177. A few other scenarios and variants were included in this game. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say about this from this ancient issue of Moves back from the 90s, a blast from the past. Anyway, thanks for watching this video, and I hope you have a great day.